Hey there, Gene, Paul, Tommy, and Eric, and the rest of the world. I just wanted to make a little video to you guys. Just first and foremost, congratulating you guys on 50 years of the hottest band in the world. It's absolutely astonishing that Kiss are, you know, still here after 50 years. It's an amazing achievement. Um, My name's Ben. I'm 30 years old. I've been a Kiss fan since I would think around the age of 6. Um, you guys have been my lifeblood basically for all of those years. Um, I got introduced to the band by my dad, who has been a fan since he first heard you guys back in, I think it was 1977, and it was it was a changing point in my life. It really was. I remember it vividly. So a little anecdote: around 6 years old, maybe 7. Um, my dad basically sat me down and had the talk, as we refer to it. He basically had we used to have a shelf of VHS tapes, not too dissimilar from this, but we had two shelves of VHS tapes, and that was in my bedroom. And I would, look through them to watch movies and things, and there were these two VHS tapes on there with a funny logo. One of them said Kiss Crazy Nights, Channel 5, and one of them said Kiss Exposed. And I asked my dad, what are these? And he said, you're not ready yet. And he kept saying that every time I asked, you're not ready yet. Anyway, he sat me down and he said, right, the time has come. You're really into your music, you like guitar and things like that. I want you to watch these and tell me what you think. And he put in the Crazy Nights video, and from then on forward, I was a Kiss fan. So the first Kiss song I ever heard was Turn on the Night. It's still one of my favourite songs ever. I absolutely love it. If I ever go on a night out on the town or anything, it's very rare these days, but that would be the song that I put on first. And, it always brings me joy to hear it. My mum and dad saw you guys on the Lick It Up tour in the UK at Sheffield. They saw you on the Crazy Nights tour, and myself and my dad saw you guys on the Sonic Boom Over Europe tour in 2010 at the Manchester Arena. And that's the only time that I've ever seen Kiss live until Friday the 7th of July, which is coming up in 2 days' time from when recording this video. And I didn't actually think I was going to get the chance to come and see you guys again before you wound everything up. And I managed to get a standing ticket. So I'm going to be there from as early as possible. It's only 20 minutes down the road on the tram on the Friday. So getting up at the crack of dawn, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., sitting in front of that mirror, putting the makeup on, and I'm going to be outside that arena waiting waiting to come in and to get my chance to come to the front. It's always been a dream of mine to come and see you guys standing at the front, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I get that chance to do so. But really, the video is basically just kind of telling you guys my story. I just wanted to do it. You guys have been one of the constants in my life. Whenever I've been happy, Kiss has been involved. Whenever I've been sad, I've turned to Kiss and, listen to you guys, whether it's music or interviews or, footage from old concerts and things. You guys have always been there for me. And you, me and the rest of the Kiss Army, I'm certainly going to be sad to see you guys go. And I'm expecting tears on Friday night from me, probably from you guys as well. It's going to be an outpouring of emotion. probably all day. My dad, unfortunately, he had the opportunity to come and see you guys on the reunion tour when you did Donington, the Monsters of Rock in '96, and he regrets it ever since. He turned it down because there was a football match the very same day. It was England in playing in the Euro tournament at Wembley, and at the time he was really into football, soccer as you guys call it, incorrectly call it. um, and he turned it down, and he didn't go, and ever since he's regretted it. Ever since he, even though I was only around 3 or 4 at the time, he did want to actually take me to experience you guys, you know, the original lineup live, and unfortunately we never got the chance to. So Friday's kind of my bucket list moment to get to the front and, you know, to see you guys. But you guys inspired me so much from a young age. I was the weirdo at school. You know, I was the only person who was into Kiss. Some of the teachers knew who the band were, and they were kind of old enough to remember you guys from the 70s and the 80s. But I was you know, I suppose I was the odd one out, if you will. Which is, it's kind of sad, you know. I got bullied for it. You know, people were like, "Oh, you like these guys who wear makeup and they look weird." I've got something to show you actually here, which I hold very dear. This has now been passed down to my daughter, who is 6 years old. Her birthday's in July, later in July. So every time we had a non-uniform day at school, I would wear this. So it's way too small for me now, and I can't get into it, but my daughter will be able to eventually. But this is my dad's, I suppose they call them battle jackets these days, but it's his denim jacket from the 70s. And this was hand embroidered by him, and he's got all the patches. He got his brothers to, they saw you guys quite a few times. My Uncle Michael saw you guys on the Alive tour at Manchester Free Trade Hall, and you know, he that's obviously one of his moments. But that's my dad's original Kiss Army patch there, and a few others. The solo album patches here. So, you know, I would say we're a Kiss household. I definitely am a massive Kiss fan, as you can probably tell. But no, you guys have inspired me so much, and you've been there for me so much through good times, bad times, and everything in between. And I just wanted to say from me, and, you know, I can't obviously speak on behalf of the Kiss Army, but I imagine we would say the same thing. A massive thank you to you all, and everything that you've done, and, you know, the extended Kiss family as well. You know, you guys you inspired me to pick up music, play guitar, to sing, which I'm getting back into now, which is quite cool. Yeah, I can't, you know, I'm still a bit sad really that you guys are stopping touring, but at the end of the day, you know, you guys have done everything that, you know, that you set out to do and more. I hold the opinion that live music would not be the same if you guys didn't do it first, with the big stage shows and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, a massive thank you from me and my dad as well for everything that you've done, and you will continue to do, and your legacy will never ever die. It will never go away. Kiss will be remembered for the rest of time for everything that you guys have done. So really big thank you from me, really big thank you from my dad as well. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys, you know, do your thing on Friday. If you look on the front row and you see the Spaceman, this beard's going. I'm here. I'll be there. But no, thank you very much, you know, you guys, and all the best, and rock on.